Hey, hey. Hello. We're not playing Genshin. Because out of nowhere it needed an update. And my internet is too slow to update in time. So sadness. But we're playing Danganronpa instead. Which should be fine. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, it's so loud. Yes. Woo, 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 woo. The stream quality is at red at the moment, which is pretty bad, I think. I don't know how it is. Okay, perfect. Ah, silence. Well, please tell me as quick as anyone notices if it lags. Well, I can try to move to another internet if that is the case. But we'll see. Oh. So we're gonna go into the trial of I can't remember her name. Kyoko is still missing, but me and Byakuya found out that the one that's dead is the 16th student. I can't remember what her name is, but the one with the wolf tattoo and everything. I think. So I think yes, but we're going into the trial right now. So trial time from the start. Yes. What? Okay. We did. I was like, these are not everyone. Whoa. Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranged high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What? Are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? She's writing a book.
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. What? Monokuma? But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. Again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or... Or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. Kyoko, please. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. Yay! I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko! She's alive! Then 100% it's a new person that died. But who killed her? Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
Hey! But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
Kyoko's alive. She didn't die. Yay! I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped in. Oh, without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. Will you? One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Yes. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body has been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock which can open any lock in the school. What? What?
Just a second!
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go after... We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? Because everyone will think that she killed her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Right. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. How is the lag, by the way? Is there any? Nothing. Perfect. And the door slid shut. 6 people left. 6 people left. Oh my fucking god. Okay. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. Oh, okay. Sad for phone, but good for me. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the light of despair. It was the blinding light of despair. Wow, who could have guessed? What the fuck?
I can't wait!
He changed the place again? I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes. 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 Okay, do we have any new skills? Increases the influence. Okay. Wait, memories float back. Kyoko is gone and a mysterious masked body appears. The threads holding them all together begin to spin and twine into one. Okay, we have increases the time limit. This is just a better one. The aim steadiness. Breathing. I think we're good. I just wanna look at these. Oops. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Days? So, they were struck in the head with something like a metal pipe, but then also stabbed with a knife. Okay. The upper half was soaking wet, while the bottom half remained dry. Fake nails. Tattoo. Shard debris near to the body. Oh yeah, this is from the Monokuma bomb for some reason. The sprinklers, 7:30. Yes, as such, it can be assumed that if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have gotten wet. Okay, so 7:30, Makoto and Aoi arrive in the dining hall. Makoto Mitoko is told to find the pickaxe in the garden where she discovers the body. 9. Yes, and we had that knife. Very sad. And this tarp. One side was wet and filthy with mud and grime. The other side was completely clean and dry. AKA, someone has wiped the body clean after it was... So it was before 7:30 then, and it was wet, and then someone fixed it, dried it, or whatever. And why is one chicken gone? That's so weird. No corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night. They were in the gym the entire night. That's right. Corpse had a mask covering its head and a white jacket covering the body. A knife had been thrust in the abdomen. The body has been stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. There was no blood on the ground. Mukuriko Saba, yes. She's the one that's dead then, I guess. Military. And they have a tattoo. The killing game began with 16 participants. Yes. Yes, and Kyoko wears gloves because she hides something. And this is a woodblock decoration. It's the key to one of the lockers where we found arrows for some reason. And duct tape. Okay, I guess. I guess we're done. I feel like I don't have that much.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out,
We know this.
then I'll punish every...
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Okay.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Yes. Probably Mukuro Ikusaba.
It's Kyoko. There's no other
Oh my god.
explanation.
Please.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Yeah.
No, that's a ghost.
Okay. She's like, fuck. It figured me out. This is actually Mukuro Ikusawa inside Kyoko's body.
But she has legs and stuff.
Does Ghost not have legs? What?
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Yes, please, Byakuya, save me.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
I guess so. That's all we have to
Then
do.
let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Okay. But we...
Traits?
her body measurements. Her measurements, of course. One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's face? I guess. Yeah, I know he's wearing a mask, but I'm like, I guess the gloves. But that's stupid. Yeah, but like, she can take off the gloves.
I got it!
Okay, fine.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery.
I need
I'm
to...
sure of it.
I need to like get back into stupid game mode. Like, imagine that everyone is stupid. She has the gloves for a reason, and Monokuma said she has the gloves because she wants to hide something. That she wants to hide scars that no one, like, she doesn't want to show anyone. And we were like, oh shit, is it a tattoo? Because the victim has a tattoo. But she is not that.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
I guess she's gonna take them off. Just because, like, I bet Kyoko's gonna take off the her gloves in this trial to be like, okay, fine, you don't believe me. Here. And it will be something.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me.
Okay.
Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
I mean, she could still have a tattoo, you know. A very ugly one, maybe. Or she's also part of Fenrir. Who the fuck knows? But she also has been saying that she's lost her memory. So, I don't know. Like, selective parts of her memory. I guess because everyone still remembers their families and stuff. Not everyone. But, well, I don't... But it's only her that's lost her memory, though, so forget what I said.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Right.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
See, that's what I thought. That's why it was invalid.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. No shit. But if I can't prove why... we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to prove it with facts. Oh my god. Let's...
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Fake nails, maybe?
Okay, then prove it.
I don't know.
She's not a ghost.
They wouldn't fit in the
dead body
gloves?
wasn't wearing gloves.
They
True.
got burnt up in the explosion.
No.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
I guess.
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because
Must
that
have
corpse is
been.
absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
He's leaving. I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it. I just thought that the fake nails, because why else is the fake nails important?
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up.
I
in
mean,
the
that's
explosion.
stupid, right?
Then she was wearing gloves before the...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
It was right. Oh my god.
No. There's
No.
no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big...
Exactly.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails.
Oh,
you think?
well, I guess that's also a point. But I mean, she can take the fucking gloves off when she's alone, you know? And then maybe she wants to look pretty.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Yes.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Ooh.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
Really? Really?
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
And how can she prove that?
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
That too.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Done.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Yeah.
If we can't identify the body,
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Tattoo, I guess. We need to find out who the victim was before we can do anything else.
If Kyoko really is still, then who died?
there's gotta be some way to
Who
figure it
died?
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Yes.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body,
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, we're doing good.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
Yes.
what? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death.
Thank you.
This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
No.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. Bye.
I got it!
I got it.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Oh, the image that represents Fenrir is... Poopy dog. Oh, wow. Wolf. Wolf. Really? Why is this even? Wolf. Why was this needed? That was the quickest. It's a 4-letter word.
Representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
And I got... I only needed 3 letters.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki.
Hell yeah.
Female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
That's true.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf,
Damn.
which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
Yes, good doggo.
So it must have been Mukuro.
Yeah.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right.
What?
Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the
Oh.
murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
It was like that she was right, that she was the one behind everything. And like now there's a new person.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Well, wrong twice.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
I mean, it's only that Monokuma said it and he has lied about some other things.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Mm.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from
Hmm.
Kyoko.
Oh.
That's what you told Makoto, right?
Oh my god. True. Shit. Holy fuck. That's true. I was like, obviously it was Monokuma that said it, but no, it was Kyoko that said it.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
No.
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
Because Kyoko read the same paper we did,
She's been gone this whole time.
right?
And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Getting angry.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
Oh.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Yes.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
I never doubted it.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Oh. The culprit?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
What?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I don't think so.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
Yeah, only Kyoko, and that's the problem. Or like me. Kyoko and me.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Besides on what I know, there can only be two suspects. Us.
I got it!
Shit.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
But it was none of us, right? Please.
Why do you say that?
Oh. Because you weren't there.
Allow me to explain.
Please.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
God, she's like actually surprised.
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
Oh yeah, fuck, she doesn't know this.
The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Yes.
exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
What?
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
No.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place.
Or is this gonna help us somehow?
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
I want you to help me.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
At night, then. Or... I don't know when nighttime starts.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Okay, 10 p. Yes, okay.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
Well, so that's like 10 p.m. to 10 a.m.?
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? It was either 9 or 10. 10? Shit. Huh, are you sure about that? I sort of lost all sense of time since we got trapped here. Oh, but didn't Toko say something about the time? Right? Yay! Now that you mentioned it, I think you're right. Ah! It was 9. It was 9. It was 9. 9.
I got it!
Yeah.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Yes. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
12 hours.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock.
Okay, it was me that killed her.
But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
Yes.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around...
Oh my god, I can't answer this.
Oh yeah!
Oh.
Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Okay, so 7:30, and that's when the sprinklers go off. So this has something to do with that, 100%.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30
What is
a.m.
this
you don't
camera
have an
angle?
alibi.
Yeah. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't prove an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. Okay. It has to do with the sprinklers, 100%. Sprinklers.
We established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
True.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
7:30. Sprinklers!
More than
Fuck!
enough time. So Makoto, if you have any objections now.
Yes,
would
yes,
be-
yes, yes. Sprinklers. The incident took place in the garden, right? if I remember, there's something that happens there every morning at a certain time. Wow, it really is hand-holding now when I know what it is.
Established a time frame. It took
Blah, blah,
place
blah, blah,
somewhere
blah,
between
blah.
9 o'clock. Yep.
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Sprinklers. What? Come on, Coda, don't scare me like that. It makes me think something weird is going on. But at 7:30, the sprinklers go off. Hey. What?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any
Objections, now would be the time.
Wait, what's there? Is it? Wait, do I have to take 7:30?
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Shh.
and 9 o'clock
10
in the
o'clock
morning.
at night, 7:30.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that
I
time.
don't know anymore.
10 o'clock to 7:30.
Yes, that's when the sprinklers.
That's more than enough
Sprinklers.
time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Oh no, you disenchanted the skin. Oh, that's so nice.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at
Okay, oh,
No,
stupid.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Wow. Hey, that's so nice. Congratulations on Skin and Champ. Yay, you do! It's amazing, I love it.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
But riot is nice sometimes. Yeah.
The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
What?
I'm wrong? How?
How?
Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
We have no idea who's the murderer.
By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. Oh, I don't know. All I have to do is hit Toga with certain evidence and that should do it. Oh my god, it's hit the fucking swords now. Oh. Oh, okay. I have to remember.
I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
I forgot. Okay.
That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me?
This takes so much focus.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
I don't know.
I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler? No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. How can you...
This should prove it.
Oh. Yeah, she's always like this. It's hard to know if she's actually done something bad or not.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinkler. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Wow. I mean, she's always stumbling on her own words. She has to stutter constantly.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick.
Oh! Ah! Aren't we all?
Let's just move on.
Yes.
The reason only the top half was wet was because...
Oh yeah! I forgot.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
True.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Perfect.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So all we have done is cleared our own name and said that Kyoko has to be the one that murdered. Or the chicken.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
That's not it's not an alibi. Oh, okay.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Oh shit. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone. That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
I didn't do it.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
But that's not a reason we don't care. It's like, these people don't... I care. But these people just don't want to die. And if you die, it won't matter because then we will die. Or everyone dies.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So she's like, yeah, even if I did murder that person, don't vote for me, but then we will die. Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Technically, she did not say that.
Of course I'm not.
Okay.
I have no reason to kill anyone.
That's what I thought. But that's not what she said.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
Yes.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate
Oh.
despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all.
Like, Byakuya has always been wrong. Though.
And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Say something. Show us your hands.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
How dare you?
Huh?
What?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
It's the tarp.
Interesting. I'm listening.
She's turning on us.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Certain something. A tarp. A certain something at scene was used to cover the body. Could it have been the tarp? Plop.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
Did I put it on the body? I mean, no.
You catch on quick.
Because you knew.
You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
Well, it's obviously not us, but I don't think it's Kyoko either. And I don't think she's actually like throwing us under the bus. I think she has a reason for it. Because she always fucking do. But right now, she's mean.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Is that how it works? Dirty water.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
To set me up.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Oh my god. How dare she? Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used to the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? Oh no. This is very annoying. It's on the red. Oh no. Because to me the shad is completely fine. It's up to speed.